Welcome back, everyone. We're at Disney Springs tonight, and we're coming to check out the new Halloween and fall merchandise. And so we're walking into the World of Disney, and we're gonna go find it because it's not on the end we're walking in on. So let's go find the merchandise. So back where we saw the 50th merchandise live for most of its life is where we're finding the Halloween merch. And so I'm just gonna start over on one side and work my way around. Courtney is gonna do some shopping while I do this, but we'll start with this lounge fly right here. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's got the Mickey pumpkin on the front. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's $80. It's actually $88. If you're curious what the back kind of looks like, there you go. That's what it looks like. And then moving over here to the Mickey bat vampire ears. They're $34.99 if you're curious. They're a very thick ear if you don't like that, but that's what they are. And moving this way, I think I have this from last year, I remember. It's a Mickey jack-o'-lantern. You guys can see the front there. I'm going to spin it around. It's got the opening in the back. And oh, I bet the price is inside it. That's interesting. I don't know how they scan it. It is $24.99. So the little one is $24.99 there. And as you guys can see, they have a much bigger one that is open in the front. You probably could still put a candle inside of it, and it is $39.99. And then over here they have the trick-or-treating buckets that I'm assuming light up. They look like they light up from the inside, the amount of stuff that's there. But they are $24.99. As you guys can see it, they light up. There's the thing on the bottom. Got the batteries in it probably. I won't waste the batteries in case there are some in there. And then this is what the back looks like there. And coming around to the front, looks like they've got a nice little Halloween thing. You can see that's what it looks like. And I'll pick up this box here. And the price is $44.99 on that. You see they have a lot of them here tonight. And just behind there they have this Halloween set. It's hard to see with the light and everything, but as you can see, that's that. And let's get the price tag off of this real quick. The price is $54.99. And showing off our next item is Courtney. And what is this? It's the Starbucks tumbler. As you guys can see, it's multicolor. Starbucks, and it's $50. Woo! Man, $50. Alright, I'm gonna give that back to Courtney now. Coming around this side, they have a much smaller coffee mug, actually. This is a coffee mug for $24.99. And then they have dish towels. I'm assuming they're kitchen towels for $19.99, so $20 for that. Around here on the front side of this display, they have Mickey vampire light up candles that are $39.99. We'll get that correct. And then over here they have the light up pumpkins. It looks like they're a light up pumpkin. Yep, they're a light up pumpkin, as you guys can see. Oh, there it is. Okay, don't think you can tell it's lit up because of the light in here. These are going for $24.99. They also have these Halloween signs, as you guys can see there. And they are $44.99. I'm looking at the price tag right over here. Those are $44.99. We're going to head over to this side of just around the past these we just saw. And here they have a tote. You have to purchase $40 or more merchandise. You get this for $24.99. But that's what the tote looks like. I don't think you can purchase it by itself. It doesn't have a price listed on it, but you might be able to. You'll have to find out when you want to try it. And we're gonna head towards the back now of all the displays here. But they do have a blanket here. I'll show you guys this. That's what it looks like when it's unfolded. And the price was $44.99 on that. So here we have the pumpkin ears, which Courtney really does like. And I think those are $34.99. The price tag stuck on that one, but the sign down here says so. And then just going further down, they have these kids spirit jerseys. As you guys can see, it's kind of cool looking. In back, Walt Disney World in like the classic colors. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the price for that on you guys, and it is $54.99. So there's that. And then coming over here, there's Courtney. We've got a keychain here that also goes along with the Halloween night set that they have for the color red. And $11.99 is what the sign says there. And sliding right over, they have this hat here that you guys can get for $29.99. It's a one size fits all. And then coming down here, it looks like they have a pajama set. As you guys can see, there's a shirt and there's pants inside there. I'm grabbing the price tag, $54.99. Missed this a second ago because I was talking to someone, but they have this pillow Halloween night. It goes along with the blanket we saw. And they've ripped the, $44.99, but you see they had a different price on it, and they ended up ripping them off and repricing them. And then right over here, Courtney has found glitter lounge flies. They are black and orange, if you can sort of tell. And shall we guess the price on these? But the game is $88. I feel like the Food and Wine one was cheaper, but then they have these ears here for $34.99. And you see they're just the black glitter ears with the orange bows in them. Here they have Halloween Crocs, which I think I could get Courtney to wear. Probably not. They are $64.99, but they do glow in the dark. A lot of this merchandise does glow in the dark for this year's. So we're just working our way towards our t-shirts and everything. We're going to find more of the glow in the dark merchandise. But here's some more of those trick-or-treat buckets and more of those lounge flies. And then around here on the other side, just a classic Halloween Walt Disney t-shirt for an undisclosed price. No price listed, but if I was going to a Halloween party, I might wear that. But here's Courtney. She's doing her thing, find out what she wants. And then they have a sweatshirt that says Horror Haunts and Hayrides. Happy Halloween 2023 Walt Disney World. It's all on the front. Price tag's down here on the side for $54.99. And Courtney's going to show off this shirt for us that she just picked up. It is Donald Duck with a cape, and I bet it glows in the dark. It's just one of those glow in the dark shirts. But it is $29.99. So I think that might be a shirt she wants. But we're going to work our way over to all that stuff in 1 second. Here is another sweatshirt with all sorts of characters and designs and stuff on them. That's the front. And there's the back of it. And if we're keeping the trend of this, that should be $54.99. Yes, it is. And we're spinning around here, and Courtney's got another shirt for us that just says Happy Halloween. A very similar shirt with the Walt Disney World embroidered on the sleeve for a matter of $39.99. And coming back, they have more of those ears, and they also have this tank top down here that has Mickey Vampire to match those ears that we saw earlier. And the price on this is a $39.99. Another t-shirt we haven't seen yet, but My Spooky Place, Walt Disney World. It's a gray t-shirt with nothing on the back. And I'm gonna guess most of these shirts are the same price, $34.99 there. And they do have a little kids shirt with the Minnie Vampire on it instead of the Mickey. And that is $31.99. And then we do have plushes this year. You guys see there's the plush there. I think, there we go. It's Minnie for a matter of $29.99. And Courtney's got the next thing. Oh, it's a little bat with a mouse hat on. Let's see. It says Boo on the back. Glows in the dark. Oh, there's more of the glow in the dark merchandise for a matter of $29.99. And then over here, they did have some more of these shirts here. This looks like a kid's shirt. And they are going for $21.99. More of the buckets there. More plushes. I think we saw the shirt already, but I'll go ahead and show it again. It says orange Halloween shirt for $26.99. And then they do have babies onesies with that same design on them for $24.99. So they have these zip-up jackets for kids here that say Horrors, Haunts, and Hayrides on the back of it. And they are going for a matter of $39.99. And then continuing over here, we have that Donald shirt again, along with those other sweatshirts we saw. And this trucker style hat with Mickey on it. And I believe hats are going for $29.99. It does glow in the dark. And here's that hat again that Courtney showed us just a second ago. And if you're into backpacks and stuff, they have this Halloween backpack here. It's kind of cool. It's going around. The print continues all the way around. It is $39.99. So if you like this more than Loungefly, it is less than half the price of the Loungefly. And then this shirt, we have not seen yet, but it's a button-up shirt with that Mickey design on it, and it is $59.99. It does not look like it glows in the dark. If you're going to a Halloween party, they do have these Happy Halloween necklaces that we see with Christmas, with the Christmas light ones that go crazy and everything. I'm gonna turn that off before it goes crazy, but it is orange, which makes it $20 according to that sign. And then they do have these wands here. See, Mickey wands. There's one actually lit up and going right here. Let me see if I can turn that off so the battery doesn't dry down. But the brown is $32 for this. Oh, it's a bubble machine actually. That's pretty cool. So it is actually a bubble machine. When I was trying to turn it off, I heard the fan kick in for that. And then over here they do have the spirit jerseys we saw earlier for adults. Sorry, I almost dropped that, but it's got the classic Disney with the pumpkins on it, and it is $79.99 for adults here. I think that's about it, but I'm gonna keep looking to see if we missed anything. If you guys like apple cider drink mix, they do have this little cool design here. There are different apple ciders in there. They have a red and a spiced and a caramel. They're all different. And this is going for an undisclosed price. If you want to try to scan that with your phone on the Buddy's Experience app for shopping in store, you can go for it. If you guys want to brave it, they do have Rice Krispie treats all bundled up for you. They do have a date they have to sell it by, so that's pretty good. But I know it's again another undisclosed price. And then they do have this reusable shopping bag down here that has Happy Halloween on it for $5.99. That's probably the best bargain right there in this entire store right now. So I missed this earlier. It was way down on the bottom. This is by the big pumpkin statue in the middle. They are window decals. This is pretty cool. So there's probably several of them in there because they're pretty thick. And they are $14.99. That seems like a pretty good deal to be able to decorate windows on a camper or golf cart or something like Fort Wilderness maybe. They're right next to the dish towels we already saw. If you want a very large light up Mickey pumpkin, they are $74.99. You must see a cast member for assistance to get one. They're next to the cups over here. So they also have this Mickey Mouse plush here for $29.99. Goes along with the mini plush we saw earlier. But then also they have a Stitch Plus. He's all dressed up for Halloween. Some decisions were made. Somebody put their jewelry back down to get a Stitch. And if I can find a price tag on him, he is $34.99. So another new line that they released to go along with Halloween is the Haunted Mansion line. So this is the front of the Spirit jersey. And then the back says there's room for one more. And it's got the, I guess it's the Hatbox Ghost. I'm not sure. I've never actually seen the Haunted Mansion movie. But I'll kind of show you guys on the merchandise. On the mannequins, they have this shirt here. And I'll get you a price here in a second. They sell the veil. And then they have a Loungefly bag also to go with it. and let's go find this stuff and get a price on it. So here's the Haunted Mansion Loungefly we just looked at. And I'm gonna spin it around and get a price tag of $88. Seems like that's the new price for Loungeflies. And spinning around here, you can get a wig set inspired by the Disney Haunted Mansion. I'm not too sure what that's supposed to be, but it is $69.99. Looks like somebody might have returned that one. And then they have this t-shirt down here for little kids, and it is going for $26.99. And they have a long sleeve t-shirt right next to that, going with Haunted Mansion for $44.99. And then they do have this Haunted Mansion hat for $29.99. Let's see if it doesn't have anything on the back. That's the bottom brim, if you're curious. And coming around to the front, they do have coffee mugs that go with it. You guys can see here.
Your stuff is over here.
And they are $19.99. There's a shirt that matches that coffee mug just below it for $36.99. And hopping on over here, you see more of those wig sets. Not too sure what that is, but here is the veil that we saw on the mannequin. It is $39.99. And then here is a t-shirt for $34.99. And we're going to come around to the side of here. We see more of the wig sets. There is another kid's sweatshirt hoodie, and the price tag on that is $39.99. And then we do have this little onesie, baby onesie, for $24.99. That's the front, that's the back there. And coming from there, they do have kind of looks like a crop top t-shirt thing. It is $26.99. There is nothing on the back. But coming around here, looks like we got more of an adult style sweatshirt. It says Foolish Mortal and has the Haunted Mansion on the sleeve. And with that, the price tag should be down here on the side at $54.99. And coming around to the front, if you guys are all for this, I know some people are, they do have a blazer sport coat style thing. You can see it's got the characters, the Haunted Mansion look. It does glow in the dark, I believe. It sure does. It is $69.99. And then they do have a dress that to kind of go with the coat for his and hers type thing. It does glow in the dark at $69.99. And Courtney just found something super cute that I'm probably going to let her get, because she just asked me. So I like it, and I'm going to say yes on that too. But we're going to keep moving along with the Haunted Mansion stuff. And right over here, they have a little like lanyard ID tag. It is on a stretchy thing, and they're going for $14.99. And then almost like a butter tray thing someone pointed out. I'm not too sure what it is. It's a casket for sure, but they're going for $39.99. And then if you really want the sense of the Haunted Mansion, you can get it for $39.99 in a decorative candle holder. And then if you're into puzzles, they do have a Haunted Mansion puzzle. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle for $24.99. And then for you coffee lovers, they do have a casket style coffee mug with Haunted Mansion on one side and the picture on the other side for $24.99. And they do also have this mug here. It's the same on both sides for $24.99. And moving over to the next side, here we do have a Haunted Mansion t-shirt here. You guys can see. It's with the front. The back is the same print here. I think it does glow in the dark for $39.99. And moving over, they do have the ears that go with it. And we do not see any price tag on the ears. I'm going to guess they're somewhere around $34.99. They do glow in the dark though. And that's just based off the price we've seen for the other Halloween ears. And then they do have this Foolish Mortal. Not Foolish Mortal, sorry. Another Haunted Mansion shirt that does glow in the dark for $49.99, as you guys can see. So the front and the back look like it's the same print, as I can see, going around. As we continue on around here, we're gonna find the big sweatshirt. It's time to party. And then if you're all about the Croc world, they do have Haunted Mansion Crocs for $69.99. It seems like they got a lot of them here. So I see some Sanderson sister stuff, as Courtney here pointed out. And we're gonna head over there and look at it. See what else we want to try to get tonight. I missed this here. It is a Haunted Mansion bag. It looks like it might be a backpack of some sort or something along those lines. It cinches out the top, as you can see. So that's the print, and it is $65 even. And then right here, I missed this too. On the other side of the Crocs was a Haunted Mansion hat that glows in the dark, going for a matter of $29.99. And then a shirt down here that also glows in the dark, as you can see, and it is $59.99. A lot more merch than I thought would be here tonight, but here are some Sanderson's sisters ears and stuff. This is the cat, and they do not have a price tag on them. I'm gonna guess they're still going for about $34.99. They do have a Spirit jersey that goes with that also. You guys can kind of see that there. I'm trying as best I can, holding it up for y'all, and it is a price tag of no price tag. So we'll see if we can find a sign in a minute with the price tag on it. And then they have the Hocus Pocus cat here, Binks, and he is $26.99. So if you want to see Binks there, you can see Binks. And then coming around here, they have the plushes of all the sisters here. There's all three right there, and they are $39.99. And then all three of them are connected together, so you get all three of them. And here is a hat, a Hocus Pocus hat, with a price tag of $34.99 on it. It says Hocus Pocus on the back. And then they do have this shirt here that kind of goes with everything else you see. That says the Sisters 3. Kind of interesting. I don't just call them the Sanderson sisters, because I'm pretty sure that's what they are. For $39.99. And then they do have a bottle. I'm gonna guess it's a water bottle. It's weird. It says "Don't lose your head." Reference to the movie. $34.99. I like the first movie. The second movie was okay, but I had a hard time getting through it. We're gonna continue on around. And then, like the Haunted Mansion collection, they did have a fan that goes with it. And the fans are still priceless. We haven't seen a price on those yet. And then they do have these t-shirts here. It's the sisters on the front, and then the Sisters 3 on the back. And once again, for those coffee lovers or soup lovers, they do have a Hocus Pocus mug. Trouble is brewing. And the price tag is $24.99. It does come with a little spoon on the inside. Moving on from that collection, they do have a Nightmare Before Christmas set, and this looks like to be a pajama set for $64.99. And then they have this little sling backpack type thing for $39.99. And they have the countdown to either Christmas or really Halloween, your choice on what you want. But it does light up in some way. Oh, I thought I could make it light up by hitting that button. But we will see. Prices seem to be on the back this year and not on the bottom of anything. $69.99. They do have a lot of those, and they do have another water bottle. As you can see, it's plain on the back, and that's what it looks like on the front, for $29.99. And they have whatever this is. I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, so I'm not sure. But it is $24.99. If you guys can even tell what it is with the lights in here. Then coming over here, they continue the collection with shirts. Here, there's a band playing outside, so it's a little loud. And it is $39.99. And then coming down here, they have a sweatshirt with what looks to be the more Nightmare Before Christmas. I can't tell you what it is, though, unfortunately. For $49.99. They do have a bag down here for $34.99, as you guys can see, with all the characters on it. And they do have a blanket here, and if we're keeping the same price with the blankets, it should be $69.99, which it is. And then here are some more ears. As you can see, that's what one side looks like, the other side looks like, and then the back is just what the one side looks like. They are $34.99. Remember, those are one size fits all. I'm gonna hang that one back up. Coming over here to this side, I'm assuming it's $34.99 again. They do have these ears also. And they have another, what looks to be probably a crossbody bag of some sort. As you guys can see, there's the back. It's a lounge fly actually. And there's the front. And the price tag is going to be $75 on that. And they do have this bag down here. That's more of it for $39.99. And then they have this jacket here. Oh, it's pretty cool. It has a price tag of $59.99 on it. And then going to this t-shirt, this will finish up this wall here. There's Sally, I'm assuming Sally and Jack standing there. My sister will tell me if I'm wrong or not, and that's $34.99. And going back into coffee mug land, like everything else, it's got to have its coffee mug. Let me see, they're $19.99 still. And then I do know this is $0. It's a little plush, as you guys can see. It is $24.99. It does not light up or anything. They have this bag here again, and then they have this little trinket here. You guys can see it. I'll just bring it closer for y'all. And then I don't see a price tag on it. It's price tag on the bottom is $24.99. And then I'm pretty sure we showed this bottle. We did not show this bottle yet, but here's another bottle. The bottles have been going for $29.99. And then here's one more shirt on this side of the store. It looks like a kid's shirt, kid's dress. And it is going for $39.99. Continuing on with the Nightmare Before Christmas collection, they do have this frog's breath thing. It's a diffuser. And the price tag says $59.99 on it. And then they have this little jar here that says Deadly Nightshade. I don't want to pick it up. It looks like the lid might come off. It's a candle. It's $39.99. And then they have this plush, whatever this plush is. Here, I'm not too sure what this plush is, but it does not have a price tag on it. And then I know this is Jack here, but he's very long and lanky, and he's $26.99. And then they do have this light up Zero and a light up skeleton head there. And then they have this jacket with a bow tie here. Very cool, very cool. I'm not sure if this is part of that glow in the dark collection, but it is $69.99. So in the middle of the Nightmare Before Christmas display, we have a Lotso climbing a box. He's teal colored, just in case you're wondering. I just want to make sure we get that in there. You guys don't miss them. Then they do have a Jack and Sally Spirit jersey that's striped on the bottom, black on top. It says Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas on the back for a price of
a lot of money.
No price. A lot of money. And then these ears are $34.99, as you guys can see here. There you go. We're going to keep moving around this display to a puzzle, a 1,000-piece puzzle here for $24.99. And I'm going to head to the last wall of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Working my way down the last wall, they do have a kid's t-shirt here with Jack's different faces on it. As I spin around, get the price tag for you. It's $34.99. That says Nightmare Before Christmas on the sleeve. And then just thrown in here is Oogie Boogie, which actually I didn't realize he's from Nightmare Before Christmas. I do know who that is. That is Oogie Boogie. And he is $24.99. You see they have a Jack shirt here with the Nightmare Before Christmas on the sleeve again for $26.99. And then they do have the Santa Jack Skellington for $26.99. And then they have these onesies for toddlers and stuff for $24.99. And the oversized Santa, he is $34.99. And they have this hoodie down here with Jack Skellington's face on it. Just a black hoodie for $34.99. And they have this fleece jacket. I have these in Columbia jacket style things. Once again with Jack's face on it. For an undisclosed price of $44.99. Moving down here, they do have an adult version of that shirt we just saw for kids here. The adult version price is $29.99. And moving over here to a button-up style shirt for anybody is $59.99. Then if you love sweatpants, they do have sweatpants here with Jack's face on it once again. Hang it back up, get you the price of $49.99. And they do have a hat here that does glow in the dark actually.
I have 0 2P.
And that is $29.99, just like all the other hats that are glowing in the dark. And they have that hoodie for an adult that they had for kids, and the adult price is $54.99. And then they do have this Spirit jersey, just a long sleeve shirt actually. That's what the back of it looks like. And that is what the front of it looks like, with the logo much smaller on it, for $34.99. And then the design we saw in the Spirit jersey here, we do have in a zip up jacket for $59.99. That is the front of it, and there's nothing on the back. More of those glow in the dark hats, that same thing on this shirt here for $39.99. And then if you like rings and stuff, they do have some rings that are $24.99. And then they do have these earrings here that I'm assuming are $19.99. I was gonna say $24.99 also, but why would they be the same price? And then they do have these, I'm gonna say bracelets for $24.99. And then they do have a Sally hat down here. And the Sally hat goes for $29.99, just like all the other hats, but it does not glow in the dark. And that looks like that's it for the Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise. So over in the co-op, they have more Haunted Mansion stuff. This looks to be a bath mat. It is very spongy feeling. The price is $34.99. It's way down there in the bin. Then they have this little sugar type jar thing. It's $24.99, as you guys can see. Show it the best I can, holding it awkwardly in my hand. Then they do have this little soap dish. I'm gonna call it a soap dish for $19.99. Then they have these soap dispensers up here for $24.99. Sorry about that. Then they did have dish towels that are also $24.99. It's a set of 2. So you see, that's one, and that's what the other one looks like. And then just the blanket that we've already saw over in the World of Disney. So on our way out, we decided to check out the Corsical store, and Courtney found some cool bottles. That one looks like Cinderella. They kind of got them themed to the princesses here. It's hard to see in the dark, but that's the Little Mermaid, as you guys can see. This one is, ooh, that's a tough one. Pocahontas. Courtney says it's Pocahontas. And then this one is Beauty and the Beast. This one's Belle here. Kind of cool. I knew they have some new stuff out, I've heard. But as you can see, it's hard to see in the dark. We got some Marvel stuff down here, as you guys can see. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And then over here they have a little stemless wine glass style thing. And then these Mickey Mouse, also Mickey Mouse Club bottle, and then you guys see they got some really cool stuff. They have Toy Story stuff over here too. And then down here, this is the new Groot cup actually, very new. So, well, they got Star Wars too. So yeah, they've got a wide variety of stuff for you to pick from. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for us tonight here at Disney Springs. You guys saw we have a ton of Halloween style merch and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on YouTube if you did enjoy this. Follow us on Instagram at @ChadandCourt_23. And then follow Courtney on TikTok. I've got no idea what she's doing because she runs that and I have nothing to do with it. But that's Courtney Vermillion on TikTok. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.